Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And we will start our class with prayer of learning. So can I please have a student?
It's N6119.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine too, alhamdulillah. Can you see the screen properly?
Yes.
And you can hear me too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just one thing that can I please request all of you to not start your video? Yeah. Other than that, we can start now. Jazakumullah. So would you please like to read this following prayer that you can see?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Excellent. Well done. Translation, please.
Our Lord, accept from us, for you are all hearing, all knowing.
Yep, indeed. So, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim. Innaka hamidum majid. We'll start from that. Jazakumullah 6119.
Jazakallah.
So, can we have a student now?
Yes. A1133.
You got one yesterday and the day.
Assalamu alaikum A1133.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, good. How are you?
I'm good too, alhamdulillah. So you're able to hear me properly and see the screen as well?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Jazakumullah. Okay, now we did sword last time, and we did. So now we're just going to recap so that you have more practice, because these are the most mispronounced letters in the alphabet.
Okay.
So, do you know how to pronounce this first one?
Say.
No, try again.
Sa.
Yeah. So what should your mouth what should your movements be?
Like
So when
your.
Yeah.
So your tongue have to touch your two top teeth.
Yeah.
And you have
Okay,
to
good,
feel
good.
a little bit air inside your mouth.
Excellent. So then how would you pronounce it? Would you pronounce it again, please?
Sa.
Okay. It seems as if you're saying it with your mouth closed, with your teeth touching each other. So tip of your tongue coming slightly out of your mouth and touching the upper teeth. And when you say the word, air should escape. So th.
Sa.
Excellent. So I told you a trick. I told the class a trick to differentiate between seen and th. So would you like to tell that? How would you pronounce seen and how would you pronounce th?
Seen, you will make your face smile.
Yeah. Well done.
Then with the sa, you will let a little bit air come out of it, and your tongue have to touch your top two teeth.
Yep. Good. Well done. So I want you to demonstrate that. So can you differentiate between these?
A sa,
Yep.
a tha,
Excellent. Well done. Continue.
a si,
Yep.
a thi,
Excellent. Well done.
a su,
Hmm.
a thu,
Well done.
a thu,
Good.
a su, and then a thu,
Yep.
a si,
It has mushaddad on top, so give it a bit
si,
more emphasis. Yep. Good.
a thi,
Prolong the longer.
a Basi.
Good, excellent. Okay. Just one more thing. Would you please also pronounce this word?
Basa.
Try again.
Basa.
Excellent. And how would you pronounce it if there was seen instead of the?
Basa. Basa.
Excellent. Well done. And the second one as well, please.
Ittakaltum.
Well done. And how would you pronounce it if it had seen?
Issakaltum.
Well done. Jazakumullah. A1133. That was excellent. So you have clearly understood the tha and seen. Jazakumullah. Can we have another student now?
Yes. It's N6102.
Assalamualaikum.
N6. Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
I'm fine too, alhamdulillah. So, do you have any questions regarding tha?
No.
Okay, so would you please like to read this word?
Basi.
Can you do that again, please?
Basi.
Excellent. Would you like to read the other one?
Fatamasala.
Okay, so how would you pronounce it if it had seen instead of tha?
Fatamasala.
Excellent. Just be careful because you're prolonging this fatha. So with this lam, you're prolonging this lam. It only has fatha. So fatamathala.
Fatamasala.
Okay, good. Would you like to do the other one as well, please? Then the final one.
Mumbasan.
It has mushaddad, so give it a bit more emphasis.
Mumbasan.
No, okay. It should be mumbathan.
Sorry. Mumbasan.
Good. And how would you pronounce it if it had seen?
Mumbasan.
Okay. Mumbassan.
Mumbasan.
Yeah, so smile, that's smile for the scene. Mumbassan.
Mumbasan.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. So we'll move on to the ha. So we did that as well. So would you like to just tell the difference between this ha and the normal one, the other one?
The ha, one ha goes from the throat, so you say the sound and then the letter, whereas the other one you just say ha.
Good, excellent. So the other one doesn't come from the middle of your throat. So would you like to demonstrate that by pronouncing, by telling the difference between these two, please?
Aha. No. Aha and aha.
Good, excellent. Yep. There was definitely a difference because you pronounced this, the second ha, with from the throat, and the first one without the throat sound. Would you like to continue with the second one, please?
Ahi. Ahi.
Oh, done. Continue.
Aho. Aho.
Try again.
Aho. Aho.
Good, well done.
Aho. Aho.
Good.
Ahi. Ahi. Ahi.
No, try again because this the ha, it has shaddat, so give some emphasis to it.
Ahi.
Good.
Ahi.
Excellent. Would you like to please read this word?
Ashah. Ashah. No.
Pronounce it once more, please.
Ashuha.
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 Good. The second one, please.
Ishrah.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. And 6102, that was excellent. So you also know the difference between the ha and the ha. Jazakumullah. So can we have another student, please?
Yes. It's A5108.
Assalamu alaikum, A5108.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Okay, good. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine too. So do you have any questions before we continue?
No.
Okay, so would you like to tell how you would pronounce this word, please?
Yahlil
Excellent. The next one.
wahyuhu
Good. Next one.
ahsanu
Try again.
ahsanu
Ahsanu.
ahsanu
Ha. Ha. The ahsanu. Excellent. Jazakumullah. That was A5108. Just before you go, do you know how to pronounce this?
za
So what's your mouth movement?
I'm not sure.
Okay, is it just tell me this? Is it similar as tha or not?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the same articulation point. So the tip of your tongue also comes out when you say this word, this letter. So it comes out of your mouth just like the tha. But the only difference is that there's more vibration when you say this word. So the.
The
So you can. So if you think you're doing it right, then your, as I said before, your tongue should be coming out of your mouth. So is it coming out of your mouth?
yes.
Okay. And now say the word again, the letter again, so that we can be clear.
The
Excellent. Jazakallah. Would you like to just do one more thing? Would you like to differentiate between this and the other one? These two.
Azza Azza
Excellent. You can see how for the first one, when you say this word, your teeth are joined together. So azza. So there's still vibration, but your teeth are joined together. And for the second one, your tongue is coming out of your mouth. Azza. Okay, Jazakumullah. Would you like to just do this word, please?
Tu'azibu Tu'aziba
Excellent. Tu'adhiba.
Tu'aziba
Good. Excellent. The next one as well, please.
Kazabu
Try again.
Kazabu
Excellent. Jazakumullah. 85108. Very well done. Can we have another student, please?
Yes. And 6137.
And 6137. Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. So, do you have any questions before we continue?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, good. Do you know the difference between this za and these two? Do you know the difference?
Yes.
Okay, would you like to point that out?
Azzy.
Okay, yeah, you can differentiate between them, but that's a kasra, so only pronounce it for 1 second.
Okay. Azzy.
Excellent, well done. Would you like to pronounce this word, please?
لذة
Excellent. The next one.
نؤذب
Okay, good. And the next one.
كذب
Okay, كذب. So not prolonging the ba.
كذب
Excellent. Jazakumullah. That was in 6137. Now we did sword. Do you remember that?
I think a little bit.
Yeah, it was just yesterday, so you should remember that. So,
Yeah.
what's the difference between sword and seen?
That when you do scene, you do it with a smile, and I can't remember Saad.
So, is it a heavy the sword? Is it a heavy letter, heavily pronounced, or is it not heavy enough? It's soft.
Is it heavy?
Excellent. And seen is soft. Yeah.
Yes.
So seen is opposite of sword. So if sword is heavy, then seen is thin. Soft. And if sword is thick, then seen is thin. Yeah. So
Okay.
seen and sword. You can see how your mouth rounds when you say sword. So would you like to demonstrate that by pronouncing these two words? Differentiate between them, please.
Asa.
Now don't prolong that.
Asa. Oh, sorry. Can I start again?
Yeah, sure.
Asa.
Good.
Asaw.
Okay, you still prolonged it, but it should be assa, asso.
Did I do it again?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Asa. Asaw.
Excellent. Much better. Jazakallah. Let's see if you can pronounce it. So, would you like to pronounce this word?
Yes. Lissalati.
Excellent. And how would you pronounce it if it had seen?
Lissalati.
Excellent. Well done. Would you like to pronounce the other one? The next one?
As-salihati.
Mm-hmm. And how would you pronounce it if it had seen?
As-salihati.
Excellent. That sword was and seen was correct, but the ha wasn't correct. We just did ha, so it should be coming from your throat. So keep that in mind as well. So as-salihati.
Okay, should I do it again?
Yes, please.
As-salihati.
Excellent. That was much better. Excellent. Jazakumullah. M6137.
Zakila.
Jazakallah. So before we continue, there's one student that's waiting in the waiting room. Ibtisam Isra. Okay. Can I have a talk with him first? Where is Ibtisam? Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Ibtisar Ahmed. No, not Ibtisar Ahmed. Sorry, Ibtisam Isra. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, Sam. Can you please come with your ID?
I have.
Or is that N613? Oh, sorry. Sorry. See, the participant list just keeps on jumping up. Wait one sec. Okay, I think he has gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can continue now. Can we have another student, please?
Yes. A5120.
A5120, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, can you see the screen properly?
Yes.
Okay, good. So can you please just pronounce this word to see if you can understand, if you understand the sword?
Okay.
Fasadaka.
Not fasadaka. It has alif as well. That has fatha. So fa. Yeah. So fa, not fa.
Okay. Fasadaka.
Good. Much better. But try again. Make sure that you round the sword. So fasadaka. Sorry. Fasadaka.
Fasadaka.
Good. Excellent. Would you like to continue with this? The next one.
As-sadiqeen.
Excellent. And how would you pronounce it if it had seen?
As-sadiqeen.
Would you like to pronounce that again, please? With a seen, though.
Okay. As-sadiqeen.
Good. And the last one, please.
As-suri.
Yep. And with seen, please.
As-suri.
Good. Jazakumullah. So 8520. Now we are moving on to the next one that I will teach today. The one problem with this letter is that it's the most difficult letter to pronounce throughout. So even if you ask an Arabic person, he would also say that the fact that this letter in the whole alphabet of like the Arabic, the whole alphabet alif ba ta ta. So this is the hardest one. So this needs practice. With patience though, because it's very hard to pronounce this letter. So I'm not sure if I will do justice to this letter. So that's why I have a video of Hafiz Saib, who has pronounced it very beautifully, and he knows how to pronounce it correctly, because obviously he has more practice than I have or others will have. So first of all, I'll just read this out, and then we'll just watch a video, so that you have an accurate understanding of this word, instead of me telling you a wrong thing. So let's read this. So, would you like to read it? 8520?
Yes.
Would you read that, please?
Okay. It is a heavy and thick-sounding letter. The entire side of the tongue touches the base of the molars, either from right, left, or both sides. It is a mistake to pronounce it like the letter dal.
Excellent. So what it's trying to say is that this letter, you pronounce it with it's heavy and thick, just like sword, because as you can see the shape of it as well. You can get a hint from the shape as well. So the shape is a bit round at the start, which means that this letter will be heavy and thick. So the entire side of the tongue touches the base of the molars. The molars are your grinding teeth. So if you look at your upper teeth, upper right and left, they're called molar teeth. So it's trying to say is you can pronounce this word, this letter, from the right molar teeth, from the left, or from the both. It's your choice, but it's easier to pronounce it with left. Let's see the video of Hafiz Saib. There's some things that he says that you don't know, so because we haven't covered that, so I will just skip that and just come to the point of how to pronounce this word. So let's start, and make sure you all practice after the Hafiz Saib as well.
Now, this is letter Dad, and you can see on the picture that articulation point of letter Dad. First of all, this is one of the most difficult letter or articulation point and needs a lot of practice with patience. This has been considered and recognized the most difficult letter in the Arabic language.
Yeah. So even Hafiz Saib says it's a very hard letter to pronounce.
Which has no, other example in other languages. It's very typical with that one. And the people of language are proud of that. First of all, this is a heavy letter. And when a letter is heavy, it means it will be pronounced with a thick sound. Not thin sound, a thick sound. And it is articulated when the edge of tongue touches the upper molar teeth. You see, these are the nibbling teeth, and on my right and left, these are the molar teeth, grinding teeth, hard teeth. Now, as you can see, that here on this side, this has been highlighted with blue.
That's what he's talking about?
Basically, inside the gums, baseline of these molar teeth, and this is the edge of the whole tongue. Now, this is basically articulation point of that one. Now, this can be articulated, or this letter can be pronounced either from right side, the same style, edge and upper molar teeth, or from left side, as it has been highlighted here, or from both sides, left and right, at the same time placing your right and left edge on the upper molar teeth. But this is very difficult. However, it is comparatively easy to pronounce this letter dot from left side. That's why in the picture, in this photo, it has been highlighted, that one.
Yep, so I suggest all of you to also pronounce this letter from your left upper molar teeth. Yeah, because it is easy to do that, as Hafiz was just said.
So it can be practiced from the right, but it is comparatively easy from left side. How to pronounce letter dot? To pronounce this letter correctly, place the left edge of your tongue.
So do as Hafiz was saying, so place the left edge of your tongue. So now we'll say the rest. So do that action as he says along.
To the edges of left upper molar teeth.
So let's start again.
To pronounce this letter correctly, place the left edge of your tongue to the edges of left upper molar teeth, grinding teeth, premolar and the full line from the baseline. And you know that in the previous lessons we practiced about fa followed by Hamza Mat.
So
basically, now we practice that one first.
So repeat after Hafiz.
Let's see here, you know, keeping in mind.
So when he says that.
And as I told you that it needs a lot of practice with patience. Okay. Sometimes you are, after a lot of practice, you are able to do that one correctly. Sometimes it doesn't. But okay, this is a lifetime journey. Tajweed al-huruf, proper recognition of each letter, and especially those letters which have similar sounding letter. The, the. Okay, point to remember. This letter must not be pronounced like the letter dal.
Yep. So this letter is mistaken with dal. Dal has a different articulation point, and this letter has a different articulation point. Yeah. So just like sword was mistaken with sin, but this letter is mistaken with dal.
Is commonly done because that articulation point of dal is different. Dal. It is not.
So look at how he's pronouncing the dal and the. Let's see how he pronounced the dal. He just did. So observe his movement.
Articulation point of dal is different. Dal. It is not, touching edge, left edge on the upper molar teeth. Like for example, dal. There's different articulation point. It should not be pronounced like that. It has its own special articulation point. Okay. Now, practice of letter dot. Keeping in mind that you have to place the left edge of your tongue, the upper molar teeth, left upper molar teeth, we will do that one.
Now practice as well.
And in this case, fatha, kasra and dhamma. With that practice, 3 lines and 3 columns. The, id, ud, adda. You see, because in mushaddad letter, a letter having a tashdid, we have to pronounce it, giving double time or stressing, emphasizing, because it is a double letter. Adda, addi, addu. Okay.
Did you observe Hafiz Saib's movement when he said the? So when he said that letter, so whenever he said that letter, there was a bit of blow from the other side of his mouth. So if you can see that blow, if you have that blow, that means that you're pronouncing the letter correctly.
Now, practice of letter dad continues, and in this case, recite the following words without making pause. Waqf. And we have the examples. I have taken examples, all words from the Holy Quran, where in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end, the same letter. ضعف ضربت ضيفي ضل. Now in the middle, يضاعف. You see, you may have noticed that if you pronounce it correctly, or as far as possible correctly, then a little bit blow, you will feel some, blow on the left side, because you're trying to place the edge of your tongue to your mother. يضاعف يضرب يضيء. Now remember, on this one there is not no mud has been placed there.
Okay, so we haven't done that as well.
So which smaller mud detached? This is obtained the same prolongation. That's why يضيء المغضوب يحض. Now this is at the end, and this is in Surah Al-Ma'un, which we are focusing on that one. يحض الأرض فارض انقضى. Now it is another important issue that if you want to really practice, recognize between similar sounding letter, then just focus on that one. Continue to practice, and for the sake of practice, also do the similar sounding other letter and make a difference.
Yeah, so just like we did with sword and sin. So he's trying to say the same thing. So differentiate between the dal and the va. Differentiate between them. And if you can see the difference, that means that if you can hear the difference, that means that you're pronouncing it correctly.
If you feel the difference, then it means that you have recognized the proper articulation point. For example, in this case, at the end, yahuddu. If you say, mixing with dal, it will be yahuddu. You see, you will feel that emphasis of the tongue is on the different side. And it is not that word which has been revealed or which should be pronounced in that Surah Al-Ma'un. All right. But it is more inclines towards dal. But now another important point.
Okay. So we didn't do that point that he's about to say. So that's about it. So I hope that was helpful to you. I was much better explained than I would have done. So I'm not expecting you to just say this correctly every time, because obviously it needs practice and practice and practice, and with patience, as Hafiz Saib said as well. So just to see if people have understood. So A5120, did you hear the video properly? A5120, are you here?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, welcome, Sam. Okay, did you hear the video properly?
Yes.
Okay, so do you understand, how would you pronounce this letter, the? One. So how would you pronounce it? I'm not expecting you to do it correctly the first time, but let's see if you can differentiate between them. So how would you pronounce this first one?
Adda.
Yep. And the second one?
Allah.
Okay. So if you can, if there's a blur on the other side of your mouth, when you say this the, and if there is a blur, that means that you're correct. You're pronouncing it correctly. Yep. So are you placing your tongue on the left side of the molar teeth or the right side?
The left side.
Excellent. Yep. That's easier. You can do it on right one, but that would be more harder. Okay, would you please like to just practice this one, this word?
Nazakhatani.
Good, that was good, but more practice would be needed. But move on.
Azzaluna.
Okay, that was okay. Yep, move on.
Yanfadhuwa.
Okay, not lua, so just yanfadhu. So one thing that I noticed was that it was you mixed this the letter with the, so it seemed as if your tip of your tongue is coming out of your mouth, which is not correct for this letter, but it's correct for the. Yeah, so yanfadhu. So prolong those as well. So yanfadhu.
Yanfadhu.
Okay, better, but needs practice. Just move on.
Wadhuha.
Don't prolong the dhamma. That's dhamma. So don't prolong it.
Wadhuha.
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 One more thing, the ha. Yeah, I pronounced that ha wrong as well. So wadhuha.
Wadhuha.
Good. And the last one.
Yankadha.
Don't prolong that.
Yankadha.
Okay, good. That was okay, but you need to practice. So I highly recommend to watch this video again. So that's Al-Tartil, lesson number 12. Yep.
Okay.
If you just write this up, it would come up.
Okay.
So Al-Tartil, lesson number 12, Dad. So that's how it says there. So Jazakumullah, 85120, just more practice and that would be good. Jazakumullah, can we have another student now, please?
Yes. And 6103.
Assalamu alaikum and 6103.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine too. I can see how you have the question after your ID. So what question do you have?
It's not on this one. It's on, I think, Zal.
Okay, let's go.
I didn't get how to pronounce it.
Okay, let's go. This one?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, I just want you to just pronounce it first. So would you like to pronounce, sorry, not this one. This one, the first one.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Azza.
Okay, no. Yeah, because there was no differentiation between these. You didn't do any differentiation. So the first one, Azza, which was correct. So would you like to just read this Azza, the first one again, and just just observe your movement. So how did you move your mouth to say this word? Just observe that and tell me that.
Should I read it?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Azza.
Azza. So it has mushaddad. So give a bit more emphasis.
Azza.
Okay. So how did you pronounce it?
Azza.
Yeah, that's true. But the azza was pronounced when your teeth were joined together, right? So say that again, azza.
Azza.
Yeah, you can see how when you say this word, your teeth are joint, right? Correct?
Yes.
Good, okay. So that's how you differentiate between azza. So that's the first one. The second one, however, would you please like to take your tip of your tongue, slightly out of your mouth? Do that. And then make sure that the tip of your tongue is also touching the upper teeth. Yep, and now say the word.
Azza.
Good, excellent. Yep, that's it. So azza.
Azza.
Azza. So every time, make sure that when you sing the first za, so this one, azza, your teeth should be touching. But when you're saying the second one, the, your tongue should be coming out of your mouth slightly and touching the upper teeth. So azza.
Azza.
So would you like to practice that from this word?
Okay. Tu'azziba.
No, just try again.
Tu'azziba.
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 No, it sounds like this first za that you're saying, azza. It sounds like you're touching your teeth. So don't do that. Just say tu'azziba.
Tu'azziba.
Is your tongue coming out of your mouth and touching your upper teeth?
It's doing like the
Sorry?
first one that I did.
Yeah, the first one you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like that, but you should not do that. So you should do the second one where your tongue is coming out of your mouth. And
They
touching
look different.
Sorry?
They look different.
Yeah, they do look different. The only point I was trying to make is that people when they pronounce this letter, this one, the one we're focusing on. So when they don't pronounce it correctly, it sounds as if they're pronouncing it like this first word here, this first one, azza. Yep. So however, we should pronounce it as the second one, azza.
Azza.
Not da, azza.
Azza.
Yeah. So if you're finding the hard, you must be finding the tha hard too. You find that hard?
No, it's fine, that one.
Yeah, that's the same as the other one, the. But the only difference is that the sound is a bit different, but the movement of the mouth is the same. Would you like to pronounce this word, this one, this letter?
Athi.
And this one?
Athu.
Good, yeah. You're pronouncing this right. So it's the same movement, but different sound. So instead of the, it's the.
The.
Okay, is that clear enough? Is that okay or still
Yeah,
confused?
it's fine. Jazakallah.
Yeah, you can go to Al-Tartil and look for it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's come back to the one that we were doing. Wait, one sec. Yeah. So would you like to just pronounce this word?
Wa'uzzuha.
No, not wa'uzuha. Just try again.
Wa'uzzuha.
Pronounce it one more time.
Wadduha.
Yep, good, yeah. So wadduha.
Wadduha.
So the edge of your tongue should be touching the left upper teeth when you're saying this word, and from the other side, your mouth should be there should be a blow. So was-duha. Yep, that's very it's understandable, but let's practice more. So do this one.
ينكسر
Sorry, do that again.
ينكسر
You're not pronouncing the word right, the letter right.
ينكسر
Yan,
ينكسر
good. Yep, that's fine. You need more practice. Everyone needs more practice. Even I need more practice, but it's fine. It's understandable. So now we'll do more practice by going to the Holy Quran itself. So we'll just close that. And we'll come to the... Let's open the Holy Quran. The last 20 surahs of the part 30, they have you can practice from that because they have this letter often. So let's go to Surah Al-Zuha. So that's number 595. Okay. Would you like to start with Bismillah, please, and do up to verse 5?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والضحى
No, that was not correct. Let's try again.
والضحى.
Okay. Okay, so bring your the edge of your tongue, the left edge of your tongue. Make sure that it's touching the upper edge of the teeth. So do that.
والضحى.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's better. But
والليل إذا سجى
okay.
ما ودعك ربك وما قلى.
Read that again.
ما ودعك ربك وما قلى. وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى.
Ula. Okay. Prolong that. So Ula. Okay. So yeah, it was good. Just want to test you on another thing. Let's see. If I can find it. Okay. How would you pronounce? Would you like to read from start here and read up to this one verse?
Okay. فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى.
No, that's enough. Okay, it's fine. So I wanted to see if you would pronounce this correctly. So would you like to pronounce this word, please?
فانصب.
Okay. Just one hint, kalkala. You need to do kalkala.
فانصب.
Excellent, good. Yep. You need to give the ba a jerk because it's mute, and the ba is a letter haruful kalkala. So fansab.
فانصب.
Fansab.
فانصب.
Okay, good. Yeah, and just keep in mind that this sword. So just do a round sound as well. So fansab.
فانصب.
Good, excellent. And how would you pronounce this word?
فارغب.
No. You gave jerk to the ra, but that's not the letter of
فارغب.
yeah. One second. Yeah. Okay. That's that. Okay. So that's the letter of Ba is the letter of Kalkala. So would you like to read that word again, please?
فارغب
Farghab.
فارغب.
Good. Okay. Now that's okay. That was M6103. Jazakumullah. Just need some more practice on the word, on the letter. Sorry. So can we have another student, please?
Yes. A5119.
A5. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too, alhamdulillah. Did you listen to the video carefully?
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope you have learned something. So let's see. We'll go to Surah Al-Nashrah. So let's go page number 5951. Oh, we did that. Sorry. Let's do another one. Okay, we can do this actually. Would you like to start from the start? So Bismillah, and do up to here, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alam nashrah laka sadrak wa wada'na anka wizrak.
Okay, your voice, sorry, A5119 is your voice has gone low. Would you like to? Yeah.
Allazi anka zahrak.
Okay. Just start again.
Alam nashrah laka sadrak wa wada'na anka wizrak. Allazi anka zahrak.
Okay, there were mistakes. So the dwa that we just learned was not correct. So make sure that your edge of your teeth is touching your left upper teeth. Sorry, edge of your tongue is touching the upper teeth, left upper teeth. So if you're doing that and then pronouncing it, then it should be correct. So just practice that over. One more thing that we have learned like others, like the, and we've learned ha. So just keep them in mind as well. So just for example, when you said allazi, you said z. Allazi. Yeah?
Alladhi.
Good. And it has madeh sagir on top. So pronounce it for 3 to 4 seconds. So would you like to start from allazi and then pronounce the whole, this whole verse?
Alladhi anka zahraka. Zahrak.
Yeah, good. Jazakumullah, that was fine. Okay, that was A5119.
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah. We are coming to the end of our class. So just before we go, I would request all of you to make sure that if you want to practice, go to Surah, these last 20 surahs. But you can also, the homework is that to recite the first ruku of Surah Al-Munafiqun, so which is chapter 63. Note that down. So recite the first ruku of Surah Al-Munafiqun, keeping in mind the pronunciation of Sod that we did yesterday and Dhad that we did today. Just keep them in mind and do the first ruku. Okay. So now we'll end with prayer after learning. Oh, sorry. Here we are. So can you have another student, please?
Yes. And 6131.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, Sam. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Would you please like to read the prayer after learning?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
Excellent, well done. And the translation, please.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Beautiful. Jazakumullah. So we'll end with the last prayer, so which everyone should know. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. O Allah, accept this effort and service from us, for you are the most hearing, the most knowing. Ameen. So Jazakumullah to everyone. Have a good weekend. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.